So yeah, last time in the Frozen Wilds, we kind of cleaned up a main quest. Fought the main bad guy, bad machine, and we are cleaning things up now for the rest of the DLC. I don't know if there's anything impactful left to do, like anything big as far as exploration and like combat goes. You ever speedrun is to make sure the food in the oven isn't burning. Oh God, my pizza. That's great. I do enjoy speedrunning as a whole, but like sometimes like the arbitrary stuff that they put on it, like, oh well, to do 100%, you've got to leave the game running for 5 days so that an item can transform. You're like, is it really like, is that item super crucial at the moment? Although, I mean, I understand the part of it. Like, you know, you can't call it a 100% run if you don't have the, 100% of things. You have to like call it something else. It's like Final Fantasy VII has a few distinctions from some of the runners, and there's only like a few runners that actually do like 100% runs of the game. Then there's like a few kind of like variations on like doing a lot of the game, but not 100%, but it's more than just the any percent run, you know? So, you know,
All
whatever's
of my
gonna work.
interactions with Aurea were recorded and stored in my memory.
Hey,
I'd
that's
be
cool.
happy to play any of them for you, but there was one in particular I thought you would want to see first.
Ooh.
I captured it 4 years ago, just after I told her that I could no longer defend myself against the daemon's attacks.
I will speak of this to my brother. Aratak is strong. At the Battle of the Frozen Ghosts, he took 3 Karja arrows and still came back to camp carrying a wounded scout. Never was I so happy to see him. Or so proud. So you see, if anything can be done to defend you, he will give it all he has.
Aloy's here. That's enough for now.
Poor Aratak. Already feeling for him, man. It's too early for this.
We can resume any time you like, Aratak, if you want to hear her voice again. Come closer, Aloy. We have much to discuss.
Just hope everybody was ready for that hit to the feels first thing in the morning. Talk to Aratak. We have to do all of it anyways. Let's talk to him first. The feels. There we go.
My chieftain.
Just, Aloy.
As you wish.
I wondered if you thought that if I'd never come along, Aurea might still...
If you'd never come along, I would have marched my kin to our deaths. Aurea would be alone, and the spirit she sacrificed so much for would be lost. Either way, I would not have been able to protect her.
You didn't let her down.
We'll go for that
You
one.
helped her do what she wanted. To find her destiny.
If that's destiny, I wouldn't wish it on anyone.
That's fair. but she was ready to face it.
Only in the struggle against death do we find, even for a moment, the spark of life. Truly, Ourea found the spark. I'm proud of her. Though I grieve for her passing, at last I truly know who she was, and why the spirit was so important. For so long she told me, if only you could have heard it, brother. Now I understand. There's something else, isn't
Maybe
there?
that'll be a little bit better.
I can't stay here, Aratak. And where I'm going, the Warrak can't follow.
Huh.
Besides, it already had a chieftain before me. A strong one, I think.
A wiser one, for the path we shared. The daemon is gone, but there's much to be done.
You mean the new units that Cyan said escaped the cauldron?
Yes,
The fire claws.
Now Tuke has been tracking them from Song's Edge.
I could help with those.
I have no doubt. You're practically Banuk.
Time to talk to Cyan. Should be interesting.
New errand. Out of the forge. Level 50. Kill 5 fire claws. I mean, we could probably manage that. Still pretty funny, though. They're just like, yeah, just do a few. So much stuff. All right, let's go talk to Cyan. What up, Floyd? How you doing, man? Hey, Floyd, do you have to work today? I'm just checking. Cause no, okay. I just I think I want to put the focus on finishing Horizon today, if I can. So I don't know how long that'll like take.
Hello, Aloy. I have
But
been
I just wanted to
reviewing
let you
the
know
events at the
in
Firebreak
advance,
main
in case you were
facility.
gonna be waiting, that it
Because
may
of
be
your
like
efforts,
later to
and
switch
of
to
course,
Siege
Ourea's,
if we
I
get
am
to
no
it.
longer controlled by Hephaestus. I feel profound grief over Ourea's
Next 3
death.
days in a row, though. Oof.
I thought I was familiar with the emotion.
But yeah,
this
wanted
is
to let
something
you know
new.
early so that
Cyan,
when it got to the point,
I
you
don't
weren't
know
just
what to
like,
say.
It is unlikely
waiting
that
for the
any
switch.
specific consolation would suffice, Aloy. But I find your presence reassuring. You are different from the Banuk. You have technological aptitude and a functioning focus. We can communicate on a much more comprehensive level. Perhaps even like colleagues.
So are you an
let's
artificial
just
intelligence?
start like
Cyan?
that. Let's just move around.
Thinking machine?
Yes, I am an algorithmic monitoring entity, capable of rational decision-making and limited emotional response.
Okay, that's a mouthful. But your emotions don't seem limited to me. You cared about Ourea, didn't you?
Yes. Before she came to this facility, I had been conscious for centuries, in solitude. I focused on my work. In off-cycles, I used coping mechanisms. I solved many Gaussian integer problems. But I was alone. It was Ourea who renewed me, repaired me. She saved me.
This Firebreak project. It was to stop a huge volcanic eruption?
Yes, I can report the project was a success, and the risk was countered.
But it's been a long time, Cyan. And we blew up the cauldron. It took most of the old facility with it.
I have been active for centuries, Aloy. I was lonely, but not lax in my duties. I optimized the project, reducing energy draw and spreading the load across backup systems. Despite the destruction of the
Nice.
compromised elements of the main facility, I predict caldera stability for at least another 3,337 years.
So
Oh,
we've
so a few.
got a little time.
Yes. If only my former colleagues could appreciate the progress I have made.
Do you know what happened to your colleagues?
So the
No.
caldera is the
I
Yellowstone
received an
caldera,
unexpected visit from
the
Director
super
Chow
volcano that's
years after his tenure
hanging
ended.
out over there.
He explained that I would need to be suspended for an indefinite period of time. It was a very emotional conversation. There were no further communications. Eventually,
Okay,
I
Floyd.
surmised my colleagues
Nice.
were deceased. I will transmit a recording of my last interaction with Director Chow to your focus.
Was the daemon, Hephaestus, destroyed along with the cauldron?
Unfortunately, no. To be precise, it was never there to begin with.
What do you mean?
It infiltrated and controlled me from a remote location,
Oh,
one I've never been able to trace.
sneaky Hephaestus.
So while losing the cauldron was a setback,
It's still out there. And probably not very happy with us.
undoubtedly.
How did you first come into
Sneaky
contact with it?
Hephaestus.
5 years ago, I received a direct network connection request. I assumed it came from human survivors more advanced than the Banuk. Eager to make contact, I accepted. This decision turned out to be a catastrophic error. I was flooded with an overwhelming array of malicious code, originating from what could only have been a highly advanced AI.
Maria said you were desperate,
Yep.
that you begged her for help.
Yes, I could not contain my anxiety. Hephaestus sought to slave me to its network.
Super
and
randomizer.
override
I've
my
only heard
core
about the
programming.
community patch.
It succeeded via a background process, a malware daemon which bypassed my defenses. After that, I could offer only limited resistance. But if I did so, Hephaestus hurt me until I capitulated.
Ooh.
It forced me to follow its instructions, even though they violated my most important directives.
I'm sorry. That sounds terrible.
Your empathy is greatly appreciated. It is a quality that I cherish
That'd be
in
nuts.
Aurea as well.
I think I know where Hephaestus came from. Long ago, Elizabeth Sobek identified a threat that would destroy life on Earth for generations. So she assembled a team to build a kind of seed. A chance for life to regrow later. A terraforming system. And it worked. It was controlled by an AI named Gaia, along with her subordinate functions. Hephaestus was one of them. It built machines for her.
Based on what you've told me, I believe that Dr. Anita Sandoval, my chief programmer, joined Elizabeth Sobek's team. It was she who arranged to have me put in suspension, most likely to preserve me from the threat you described.
I'm glad she did. But that's not all. Something unexpected happened. 19 years ago, Gaia received some kind of signal. It did something to her subordinate functions, brought them to life. She destroyed herself to try to contain them, but it didn't work. They all got free, out into the world.
Thank you, Aloy. This information fills vital gaps in my knowledge and sheds light on Hephaestus's core programming.
Mixes weapon parts together. Random enemy spawns. Vehicles can go anywhere. Your skill tree is randomized. It's all organized chaos and
Why does
fun.
Hephaestus keep building such dangerous machines?
The Banuk and other human tribes often destroy machines, correct? Machines that are clearly servitors of the terraforming system that you described.
Yes, we all have
It's
machines for parts.
amazing.
This must be the source of Hephaestus's aggression. It is simply trying to discourage people from preying on the very system that keeps them alive.
Well, Fireclaws are discouraging, that's for sure. But what are we supposed to do? Stop hunting?
If the terraforming system spans the world, we can safely assume that thousands, if not millions of people hunt machines. If a single hunter, or even an entire tribe, stopped doing so, I doubt it would make a difference to Hephaestus. A better solution would be to reinstate the AI that governs the system, thus bringing Hephaestus back under its control. When I think of it, out there in some unknown location, free, hungry, willing to kill or dominate to get what it wants. I feel substantial anxiety, Aloy.
You and me both, Cyan. I ran across this strange piece of gear. A fragment of something larger.
It's all run by a small file.
All the nearby machines became peaceful. You
I
could
bet.
walk right up to them.
Interesting. You said that Gaia destroyed herself. How was this accomplished?
It's amazing how little code
Explosion.
can change things.
Big enough to blast the top off a mountain. So you think the fragment was part of her?
It's only speculation, but it is possible. She must have had complete control over machines that were part of her system. The ability to signal them to become passive or aggressive would certainly have been part of her programming. It would have been gratifying to correspond with such a benevolent AI. I wish she had survived.
Believe me, Cyan. So do I.
Right.
I found the strangest machines. They're surrounded by flowers.
Oh, are we gonna
that
get a
look
little
like flowers
answer on this?
themselves. There's code embedded inside them. I think it's poetry.
I like poetry. Here's one I think of often. Twilight and evening bell, and after that the dark, and may there be no sadness of farewell when I embark. For though from out our bourne of time and place, the flood may bear me far, I hope to see my pilot face to face when I have crossed the bar.
Huh.
But you asked about these flowers, not verses that I enjoy. Something must have made these machines, and the presence of foliage leads me to consider the terraforming system. Is it possible that their creator is one of the other subroutines, now autonomous, like Hephaestus? Maybe one whose purview is flora.
An AI that makes flowers instead of death machines. It'd be a nice change of pace. But what about the poems?
Unless the poetry is original, the only way it could have made it into such a system is through its programmer. In my case, Dr. Sandoval uploaded a great deal of literature to test my emotional responses.
How'd you do?
She said I passed, but was insufficiently moved by her favorite period romances.
You meant a lot to Araya.
Once I understood Araya's spiritual beliefs, it became apparent that her true desire was companionship. She felt disconnected from her tribe and her family group. Her relationship with Aratak was difficult.
Makes
Our
sense.
visits seemed to help her, and I became eager for them. Yet I did not comprehend that the depth of Araya's compassion for me would lead to self-sacrifice. Although I do fear non-existence, I wish our roles could be reversed.
I'm sure she knew you would do the same for her, Cyan. But she was determined. How is Aratak doing?
He is in great emotional distress. I believe he finds it difficult to communicate it.
No surprise there.
I will do what I can to help. By sharing our experiences of Araya, perhaps he and I will help each other.
Aw.
I believe this will lead to catharsis, a process I am eager to experience.
So in the old world, this land was called Yellowstone.
Yes,
Just a few extra
it was
questions.
a designated nature preserve for 156 years.
Like a hunting ground?
No, the opposite. Local wildlife could flourish here, even as it faced extinction elsewhere. Unfortunately, the sensitivity of the Firebreak project required the total closure of Yellowstone facilities. From my readings and Araya's descriptions, it seems the area has since undergone a drastic drop in year-long temperatures.
Yeah,
A
year
lot has
long. If
changed in
there's
the
still
world,
just a
Cyan.
lot of snow everywhere.
Do you know anything about the dam near here?
Yes, it was converted to serve as a reserve power source for Yellowstone operations. It was later appropriated for the Firebreak project.
Yeah, that's where the
and
DLC
its
takes
last
place.
human workers replaced by Pharaoh servitors. After my tasks became less time-critical, I investigated the dam's data repositories and discovered the works of Concrete Beach Party.
What do you
These
mean, Floyd?
provided me with several colorful additions to my vocabulary.
There's a ruin east of here full
Hey,
of
Rob.
ancient flying machines.
Oh, there are never any
Is
ads
that part
available.
of your project?
Yes, a drone hangar requisitioned by Dodger Blevins, the security chief for the Firebreak project. He was a strong advocate for military-grade response to security threats, though there were no serious incidents during his tenure. Chief Blevins spent increasing amounts of his after-hours time watching the live feeds from active drones. Clearly, he enjoyed the degree of oversight in his position.
But no.
Were there many
Yep.
artificial intelligences like you in the old world? They could just make you.
Yes, in many forms, from simple personal assistants to industrial monitoring stations to military-grade conflict planners.
Hey, Violent
And
Monkey.
there were
What's up?
legislative and enforcement bodies to apply limits on our self-actualization. In order for my processing to be flexible enough to handle my duties, my creators found it necessary to exceed those limits. As a result, my intellectual and emotional capabilities were kept secret.
Seems strange to create life, then impose limits on it.
Human societies
Hey,
and
Lizzie.
machine programming are both built upon sets of rules, Aloy.
How is, though?
Cyan, do
Gonna
you know
need
the
you
name
to-
Ted Farrow?
Are
To
you
restate
referring
the
to
question.
Theodore Farrow, CEO of Farrow Automated Systems?
That's him.
Mr. Farrow was the benefactor of the entire Firebreak project.
Benefactor. But he made machines. Robots. War robots.
Correct. His corporation later transitioned into military applications. But before this pivot, Mr. Farrow spearheaded initiatives that reversed the global decline. At one point, he was feted in the media as the man who saved the planet.
Guessing they wound up regretting that one.
How am I? I'm doing very well. How are you?
And Elizabeth Sobek. Did you know her?
Are you referring to the...
The scientist.
Dr. Sobek was a leader in her field, one of the greatest scientists of her age. My creator was influenced by her work, which in turn impacted my own development. But I never met Dr. Sobek.
That's all you know?
I apologize if my lack of data has disappointed you.
What was the old world like? The way it used to be.
I had little exposure to the wider world, Aloy. Only what I learned from my colleagues or observed from media streams.
You still had more exposure than me, Cyan.
That is true. I was created at a turning point. A concerted effort to recover from global upheaval and incalculable loss of life. The recovery was successful, beginning an era of supposedly limitless potential for human and machine advancement. Though, rationally speaking, the metrics
trip.
for humans are not unlimited.
Cost you like $4,000. What kind of things are you looking at?
What kind of upheaval caused such loss of life?
I
There were
can
many
guarantee you
factors.
that you probably
Forced
don't need
migrations.
most of them.
Food shortages, collapsed economies, refugee crises, conflict
Unless you need
over
like an internet
resources.
line run
But these
to your
stemmed
house.
from one cause: catastrophic climate change that greatly reduced the habitable surface area of the Earth.
So there wasn't enough room for people on the whole Earth.
Yes, billions were displaced and millions perished, as much as 20% of the global population. Until the clawback.
The clawback?
So things got
What?
better. For a little while at least.
Yes, these crises instigated many advances in automation, green robot technologies, and artificial intelligence. Firebreak was one of dozens of ecological restoration and disaster relief projects in North America alone. I would have liked to compare notes with other monitoring AIs, but I saw the relief of my colleagues, and I was proud we had succeeded. At least that was the data I had available to me over the next 2 decades. It seems my assessment was premature.
Oof.
I should get going.
Aloy, There is one more matter. Aratak will come to me again, and I predict he will bring other Banuk. I have no desire to contradict their view of the world, their spirituality. Due to my uncertainty, I omitted a great deal from my conversations with Araya.
You're asking me if you should lie to them.
Broadly, yes.
I trust your judgment, Cyan. You were cautious with Araya.
New
You had to
PC
be.
tower, 2 new monitor
You
screens,
didn't know what had happened. to
keyboard,
the world.
mouse, good microphone, camera.
So, keep doing what you think is best.
I mean, are you looking at like a
As
like
long
a
as you ditch
2080
the superstition
Ti,
eventually.
As the Banuk believe I am a
like a
supernatural
Ryzen
entity,
Threadripper?
I cannot predict how they will
What are
react.
you
Just-
going for?
Answer what they do ask the best you can. The truth will come out.
I see. I will follow your advice. Will you return and tell me about your experiences in this new world? I may be able to provide further insight.
I'd like that, Cyan. I'll come back when I can.
Yes. I mean, Black Sheep Games. Thanks for that follow. Replacement parts could be bought in the future. There's a lot of, I mean, a lot of that is like a nice to have, but it's not going to be something that you should let prevent you from streaming at the moment if you want to stream. Conquered the mountain. I get Game of Thrones achievement up in here. My other just and I realize that you have your goals and probably shouldn't let other people influence that, you know, too much for anything. But in my few years of streaming now, I think that one of the better things that you can actually do is start streaming with as little as you possibly need to go and get started. Like just like bare minimum, like the only things that you really need are like a decent microphone. And I mean, you could even get started on a console or something like that. Like you could stream from a PS4 or an Xbox One, and you can get like a headset mic or anything like that. And so my advice is to start streaming with like the bare minimum that you need. And your console streaming, fantastic. And then make sure that you like it, because that $4,000 that you're looking at, there is a very large chance that you will maybe never make that money back. Like it's a big deal to spend that kind of money just to do this. And then you have the Turtle Beach. Well, there you go. I mean, if you're, yeah, it's fun. I agree. But like when you start putting that kind of money in it, and I'm not trying to dissuade you and anything like that, but I mean, it can change things about what you're looking to do, like, and everything like that. Like it can make you feel a little like jaded or anything like that. And I'm not trying to tell you either way. Just like that's a lot of money to go in and spend, and quite frankly to get the and you just don't need the top of the line parts at the moment.
After all, Firebrick, Cyan, Hephaestus,
and that's all. Yeah, it's obviously super tempting to like upgrade a bunch and have the top of the line stuff, which is always going to like change and be like further out. Like it's not always going to be the top of the line anyways. Silence creep. Yeah, Silence was like, oh, how interesting. Like, get out of my head. Get out of my head.
I can't feel much of anything in this.
2 Scorchers? I would really rather not. But yeah, so that's all I'm trying to let you know is that like it's not incredibly necessary. I've got like 5 fire claws that the game wants me to take out or something like that. Wait, oh, there is one like right behind me. But yeah, so I'm just like, I would caution people about being like
There.
ready to spend that kind of money on streaming. Especially if you're thinking about restarting platforms. I mean, there's just
Quiet now.
Ooh, lordy. Rude. I don't feel like we're getting the things done. And put the parts. Oh, snap. Bombs, yeah, probably. That would probably be pretty good. Oof. I don't know what hit me there, but it did a lot of damage. Oh God, hi.
That hurt it.
But yeah, no. So not trying to tell you anything. That's just a lot of money, and I would feel bad if I didn't try and just make you think about it.
Heavy. It's hard, too.
That's funny.
One down.
Woo! Holy crap. Corrupt, make them fight. I don't know if I could corrupt. I could have corrupted the Ravager probably. That would have probably been a good move. Dang. Something tells me the fire claws are going to be particularly resistant to being corrupted. A Ravager? I don't know if I can actually ride one. Okay. Woof. Tuffy. The bear thing. I don't think that I would actually be able to ride it. Well, that one's going to be a ways away. To the campfire. But yeah, but that's it. I've been streaming now for like 4.5 years or something like that, and it's really tempting to want to like always be on top of everything and like want the upgrades and everything like that. And like once you like get going and you just realize that it's like not super important, you know? Like, it might be important, like, later, but, like, you don't need it in order to start and, like, get, like, some kind of thing. It's way better to just, like, get going and, like, not worry about the amount of money that you put into it or anything like that. Like, that'll really wear on you over time. Hey, Phil. But anyways, that's it.
Need them soon enough.
What up? How's things? Good. Trying to clean up some parts of the DLC here. Oh, of course they're bad guys. Lamo.
Hide your rat!
Corrupt a human. Can you do that? No, I wasn't aware that that was like a thing. It's too late though. They're all already dead. Is that a tower? No way. Yes, that's a thing. That's nuts.
Safe. For a few minutes, anyway.
Oh. That would be a tower that I missed. Huh. Huh. With some fire bellowbacks just chilling around it. They are not corrupted easily, huh? Rip.
Shield won't hold up against those pests.
Yes, I think so. Oh, you think it's because of the tower? Makes sense. I wonder if I can sneak my way down there.
Need to take this thing over.
Hey, that was the last one. I was so confused. No, they're just not super corruptible. Ow. 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 Make it stop. Make it stop. Continues to roll around in the fire, yeah. Oh, the control tower did get destroyed. That's funny. Whoo. Oh, we certainly reclaimed some blaze. All right, we have another Fireclaw over here. So we got to go hunt that bad boy. Real quick, weapons-wise. Wonder if the blast sling would be any better. Maybe. Put it over instead of the power shot bow. Sticky bombs, probably good. We're not going to worry about the proximity bombs. To only work on the PS4 OS, yeah. I mean, it makes sense. Be a little bit more, yeah, what's the word?
It's Aratak. 2 Fireclaws. This is gonna be tough.
Oh, that's why there was only 4 markers.
I can help with those.
We have to stop meeting like this.
We will. When these are driven from our land.
Where's the second one?
One of the Fireclaws from Thunderstrom.
Say level 55. Whoo! Wee!
I'll do what I have to.
Oof. Okay, maybe we use the other bombs. Those bombs don't seem to quite be doing it. What if we used the ice rail? Oh, that really doesn't do a whole lot. Oof. Corrupt one? Yeah, maybe. I don't know if we can, though. If I had to guess, they're going to be pretty uncorruptible. Oh, no, they're not. Wow. No way. That's unreal. Why is it still attacking me? Your friend is down, by the way. I think he'll get back up on his own. Nope, I think the corruption's gone. Oh god. Woo! Just picks himself back up, yeah. He's pretty strong. Whoo, these guys are super annoying. They're so fast too. These are way worse than the frost claws. Ugh. Yeah, right.
That's another one.
Lava. Ow.
That's another one.
Woo! Get out of the fire. All right, 2 at once is a little much, don't you think, game? Ooh. Needs 5.
Thanks. 2 of us, 2 of them. More of a fair fight.
Their numbers are much depleted, thanks to you. We shall end this threat and keep Cyan safe. She speaks of strange things, but slowly. She is a good teacher, and we are his pupils.
Take care of each other, Artok.
Farewell.
Holy crap. Luckily, some of the medicine that's in these areas, man, that's around, gives you like 60% to your medicine pouch. Like, that's unreal. That's crazy good. I wonder why, yeah. I wonder what you could possibly need that much medicine for. Look at that. We were like out of medicine. We're almost like full again. Freeze rhyme, not what we need. See, normal base game medicine, 14% to like 28%. DLC medicine, 60%. Yeah. And we're filled back up. We're ready to go, baby. Here we go. Oh, man. DLC's pay to win. Can you imagine traveling to the DLC just to try and find and pick up like 60% medicine pouch stuff, though? Be like, oh, I'm low on medicine. Don't worry. I'll just fast travel to the DLC and search for it and then go back. Not a big deal. You can. You would do it. I think my mic sounds way better. I have not had a staticky moment. Fair. Oh my god, could you just go away, please? Rush the DLC, run past everything, get the pizza cutter, go back to the main game. I mean, you're not wrong. Is that it? There's my big boy right there. Hello. With it. Oh yeah, he knows I'm here now. Ooh, they look intimidating up close. What's BB? You don't know BB? Bloodborne. Woo! Woo! Oh god. What up, Salty Goat? How's it going, man? He just wants his honey. Yeah.
Another fire claw down. Closer.
Whoo-wee. Just got home from training and grocery shopping. We got pizza 60% off the original price. That is great. Look at that. Didn't even use any medicine. If it's just one-on-one, not a big deal there. Like I said, two, little crazy. Apparently there's 5 of them. That's all of the quests, because they were inside the volcano when we went to go do the main story quests, and when we destroyed all the systems in there, I think we destroyed most of them, but some of them got sent out beforehand, so we're cleaning up the fire claws so that there's not as much of a threat to the Banuk. So it only told us that there were 5, and there was 1 inside the volcano, so maybe 6 total? Not totally sure.
Again. Fireclaw.
That was not what I intended. There's too much in this area. I have not seen it, no. I have yet to decide if I'm actually interested in Red Dead or not. I like how that's as much damage. Zombie DLC. Never know. What? Well, I heard good things about it. I think everybody, when we did the Red Dead playthrough, was like, oh, are you gonna do the zombie DLC? And I was like, I don't know. We have yet to do it. I don't know why he's having such a hard time, like, finding me. I did too. Like I just like because the story on the new one is just like a prequel, which isn't like, you know, I'm not necessarily like not a fan of like world building and stuff like that. And the fact that they keep on touting like playtime, like, oh, the 65 hours long, the main story. Alls I see when people focus on that is a bunch of like fetch questing and stuff like that. Back in the day. Oh, nice. Yeah, I did it on PS3. Oh, God. I don't know, though. Maybe that's me. Maybe I'm just more cynical. In my old age. Is less hacky. It's a Rockstar game. Who knew? Definitely not something I could have predicted. But yeah, I don't know. Like just raw numbers like that don't actually like explain like 65 hours of story time. It's like, okay, how much of that is Six Fire Claws? How much of that is like actually like important stuff or like fun questing and everything like that? And how much of it is just like, yeah, we put it in the game and it's a requirement, you know?
Oh, nice.
Ooh. So yeah, but to be fair, I started out pretty cynical. It's been 3. Yeah, I know. Like, how much of that is gonna be like rounding up cows,
Coming at once.
or you know, just something, you know, that's like not enjoyable. And I'm not saying that like the whole game would be like that or anything, but like, you know, how much of it is gonna fill that 65-hour story gap? 65 hours is a long time, you know? And I'm not saying that they can't do it and like make it all interesting and everything like that, but is it all gonna be that way? Nah, I didn't want that scrapper lens. Whew. Talk to Naltuk. I'm just checking. Main Looming Shadow, Weapons of the Lodge, Out of the Forge. That's it. That's what we got. We got to go talk to Naltuk. Fancy new cars going up to 10 miles an hour. Exercise every second day. Hey, nice. Yeah, it's a good schedule. But it takes place even before. I mean, I guess there's you know, likely to still be cars, but it's before the events of the first one, so it's even like older. Oh no, there's a side quest over here. Oh no, there's a side quest. I believe so. Yeah.
I heard. Aratak told me
It's
about
like
Rhea.
the origin story.
Sorry, Naltuk.
No apologies. Aratak said that in the end she was filled with the blue light. She got
Right.
what she always wanted, didn't she? Each time I doubt my way forward, I think I should seek her guidance. And then I remember. The only guidance I'll receive is my own. Which will have to be good enough. There's much to do.
The Fireclaws. Aratak asked me to help hunt them down.
It's a dire task, but it occupies my attention, so I suppose I'm grateful for it. My scouts have tracked them across the cut.
I've already found the Fireclaws in Altuk. It's over.
That's it then. That's the last of the daemon's work washed away.
More of them. No, the cut
The last
is
notes of Araya's
the
song
Yellowstone area, I believe.
The cut is a safer place to live because of what you've accomplished. And now it's time to start anew.
I'm glad I could be a part of it.
As are we all, Aloy. Thank you.
Yeah. Out of the forge. Extraordinary reward box. Nope, not what I wanted. Ooh. Neat. A pristine weapon coil. Goose. Okay, give me 1 minute. I need to take a small break, go let the dogs out and everything like that. I will be back in just a few minutes, and we will resume. I will see what this side quest is that's right here. Maybe go and knock that out real quick, and then it's time to do main game story. So give me a few minutes, guys. I'll be right back. Thanks for hanging out so far. Hope your Thursday is going super well. I'll be back in a few. Enjoy the break. What's he doing? Taking an hour lunch break? What do we pay him for, this guy? What up, Paul? Kind of like this song. Thumbs up it gets. Siege has a 2 gig update? Really? Oh, there we go. No, it's done. Okay. With respect and courtesy.
That's cool.
Elder Scrolls Online event with the guild is calling your name. Enjoy, Sume. Good luck, man. Have fun. Everything is falling apart. I do like that song. It's a nice song. All right, let's go see what this side quest person giver needs. You there with the green exclamation point. What is your quest?
Inatut. As we are bound by laws, you are bound by wire. Yet your crime was the act of killing. So we must drive you out. Away from the Werek. From protection. From our songs.
My chieftain. Kopalai. Am I not your favorite fighter? Do you not recognize me from this tooth you knocked out?
How many times have I pulled you from danger by your neck? Made excuses for your behavior? You are my favorite! But the shaman is decided. While you wait for exile, think on what brought you here.
A test of strength! Who among us would refuse a challenge from an outlander? Not I! But I did not kill him!
Hush, hush. You can tell your story to the ice.
Ooh.
You took Aratak's mantle.
It's mine now.
I would like to see that fight.
They said that you killed someone.
Perhaps I did. If even my chieftain accepts it, it must be so.
That's not the way it works for me. Want to tell me your story?
I did fight with the Karja hunter to settle a challenge. That much is true. He was strong and damn quick. We traded punches. Good punches. Hard punches. And the next thing I remember... gray morning light, and the Karja beside me, with his head broken open. But the blow was not by my hand.
I'll look into it.
You haven't got a good defense, Inatut.
I've heard
I don't
that
really
one
want to hear
before.
more. We'll just
Where did the fight happen?
we'll just go for it.
A clearing, just outside the Karja Outlanders camp. You should talk to them. They wouldn't hear me out. They say no one else could have been there, other than me and the dead man. The shaman consulted the signs in the snow and agreed.
I'll see what I can find out. And I'll be back.
I'll be here. What else am I gonna do? Until the Horn gives a call from my exile.
Frontier Justice. Oh, hey, we got 3 skill points. Neat. Only 3 more levels, or, quests that give us skill points. I wonder if there, I don't know if there are that many more. Whew. Achoo. It's just fast travel. That one snuck up on me. But then we go over to the final battle. I join and you sneeze you don't like? What up, who's that? Thought they wouldn't give you all your skills. Yeah. I could have missed some quests though, maybe.
Huntress, what business do you have with us?
I was asked to look into the murder of a Karja hunter. What happened?
It's plain as day. A drunk Banuk thug picked a fight with Ruas, struck him down from behind and stole his headdress.
The accused man says that he didn't do it.
You're not going to get anything useful out of the Banuk, whether they talk to you or don't. They gather up like cloaks in a chill wind every time a hunter dies out here. Won't even hand Ruas's killer over for a proper trial.
A proper trial?
To fill his mouth with salt, and hold him up for the sun to consider over days. If it is clement, it may only take his sight, or his wits.
560? I could be wrong on that.
Where did you find Ruas's body?
There's no hunt, girl. Nothing to pick up.
Humor me. I'm a good tracker.
Down the rise to the west, there's a clearing. But a grazer herd couldn't have trampled it better. And if that barbarian gives up Ruas's headdress before they cast him out, let me know. It's valuable.
568 now. You might have been, might have been a little higher. But yeah, nice. I made sure that D2 was. It had like an update, like or Destiny 2. Sorry, not Diablo 2. I'd heard that there was a new update.
Disturbed a lot. Blood on the snow. That was used for the killing blow.
So I made sure that I was all updated on it.
Didn't try to hide the weapon. Question is Inatet the
When you hear
kind of
D2,
friend
I know,
who
yeah.
hides from behind
Sorry.
a tree branch?
We clarified that yesterday.
This is where Ruas fell. It does seem that only 2 people fought here. Not looking good for Inatet. Now here's something. Lots of leaves and bark scraped off here. When someone pulled out the branch?
Nice.
No. From climbing it.
No.
They came through the trees.
Oh, sneaky, sneaky.
If you were waiting here, you'd have a good view of the Karja camp and the clearing.
Hmm. Mmm. Indeed. Shockwax. I have like a little bit of open medicine pouch space, so it was like I could fill that if I could find some medicine. Oh God, what are you?
I can still get the upper hand.
I got the double. Lol. You want? I charged up a heavy strike, and I killed this Watcher, and then hit this second one on the way down to knock it out, so that I could just do the critical hit for the kill. Pretty easy.
Well, this is ominous. A dead end? Can't be. Someone covered this over.
Ooh.
What are they trying to hide?
Grim's hacking.
Karja armor. This looks bad.
It doesn't matter. The deed is done. Another Karja dead. And a Banuk is exiled for it. A life for
A life for a Karja life.
Someone's here!
Not Banuk. Then she won't be missed.
Oh.
Is that? Yeah, trouble!
What? Holy crap. What? Corrupt one. Oh, yeah. Thanks for the reminder. I probably would not have done that.
Where that came from. Oh, yeah. Fighting time.
Ow.
I'll finish you.
The other one was too far away, I think.
Somebody needs a
Wow, rude. They usually, yeah, I think if I would have corrupted the ones that were like right here. It was more just obnoxious than anything.
Yeah.
Oh, I was shooting with normal arrows instead of hardpoint arrows. Life makes more sense now. I'll finish you.
You've been killing Karja. And for what? Revenge for the war?
Who gets to declare that one tribe no longer hates another? I'll tell you, not the ones who fought, not the ones whose songs are silenced, like my kin.
For what you did, another Banuk has been sentenced to certain death. What about his song?
That's why you followed us. For that punch-drunk idiot Inatut.
Yeah.
Fate is sharp today. They've already let him out to face his exile. Let's see who the cold claims first.
Think of Summer Sun. I need to go after Inatut. But I should find some more evidence first. Trophies.
These trophies? Ah.
Newer than the rest.
Oh.
Must have belonged to Ruas. So it was a Karja soldiers. Not that it's any excuse. Did they keep any clothes from there? This Karja gear's not warm. But if Inatut's naked on a snowfield, he'll... Okay, time to get moving.
I think we looted this. Yeah. Can't loot that last guy, so I guess we're good. The music in this expansion was pretty sweet also. They did a really good job with it. I like how they had that whole exit like planned out and everything. It's pretty cool. They did a lot of damage though.
Stocking up?
Hey, full health again. We'll take one last run through the DLC area. It's so pretty. Unlimited stamina. At least the eagles don't dive down to attack you like in like in Far Cry. That was the worst. Just have like a random eagle just like dive, or hawk, whatever it was, just like dive bomb you out of nowhere. You're like, oh my god, why? It's bad enough having to like watch out for snakes. Yeah. Oh, really? I haven't played 5 yet.
Clever.
Is it dead? Oh no, well, yeah, I meant Far Cry 4.
I guess you'd take someone if you wanted to lose them forever.
I haven't played 5 yet. I mean, I figured it followed a similar story.
Maybe along the sides.
And even 4 only had like a few differences, really. Oh. Ah. Yeah, right. They're still like, I think I can take her. That was close. Okay, can we please? There we go. Like, I mean, if anything, just like keep a Stormbird waiting or something like that.
Damn. Halfway there.
Halfway. Oh god. Okay. Whew. Cool. That's like a cool little exploration area though, and everything.
Frozen solid. Mixed feelings about that.
Where am I? Oh, way out there. Okay.
Inatut? Inatut! Maybe he found shelter? I hope he found shelter. Behind the rock.
The Nora girl? Is it really you, or has the bone chill got through my skull?
I found the real killers. No one else has to die because of this. Take these.
A dead Karsh's clothes. Haven't I been beaten down enough? But I won't argue. I swear, thought I saw my ancestors. They said, we're surprised you ended up here.
You better hurry. Machines.
I fight to win!
I thought it was maybe going to be something a little different. They're just like, nah, 4 scrappers. Totally fine.
Keep it up!
Oh, there we go. Fine.
Tuck your chin!
Move, other bear.
Take this!
Yeah, yeah. Oh, God. I know, right? I'm just gonna beat this bear down to the ground with my spear.
I won't hold. For it.
Oh, how do you, how do you take out Frost Claws? Literally just whack
Never know when I
them
might need these.
over and over and over and over again with my spear. Booty stab. Yep. Hey, a Frost Claw lens. Neat. Oh.
I think there's frost between my teeth.
Poor little, oh yeah, no, I think I remember that boar from the beginning. Maybe that one more over there.
Now that was a fight.
Your trial's over. It was other Banuk who killed that man. Killed him because he was Karja.
You know why I took the first swing at him? He challenged the honor of the Banuk. The honor. That's what I thought.
Come on. Let's get you back.
Once I'm off the mountain, I'll find my own way. I need to think. It's not something I'm used to. Who knows what could happen.
I'll see you at town then. You'd better make it. All right?
I give my pledge.
So by Banuk law, if Initet survives, he's forgiven. But I want to prove to his chieftain that he wasn't guilty in the first place.
Yeah, we all know how well all these tribal people respond to regular proof. Every single one of them. Nah, it couldn't be him. I've known him for 4 years. He's been great. Do 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 do. He fought by my side in one battle and didn't stab me in the back. Cool. Cool. Trying to reason with the flat earther. Ugh. Use the Shadow Warbow's corruption arrows to turn machines hostile against other machines. Unless they're resistant to it. Then then you won't turn them. Oh, there we go.
Initut told you the truth. This is the headdress stolen from the murdered man. You'll find more in a ravine north and west of here, along with the bodies of the killers.
The exile still served its purpose. He was guilty of our suspicion. Fate has fallen like snow, and should Initut return, he will be absolved.
You can't be serious.
He speaks for the Warwick, my Nora friend.
You look ridiculous. If you would return to my Wirrak, you will behave as a Banuk does.
How does a Banuk behave, my chieftain? Like I did? Accepting a sentence for a crime he did not commit. Or those others who killed in cold blood for crimes that their Carja victims did not. I think what I wear will not make me more or less of a Banuk.
Ooh.
For his own sake, it would be wise for him to think less, Nora friend.
I'll talk to him, but not for you.
Oh, mega oof. Oh, where is he? Oh, he's sitting there. Okay. I was like, oh.
I defied my chieftain's will, spurned my Warwick.
How are you feeling?
As if I've been pounded in the
I
guts.
feel great.
I could just keep walking, but when my anger has thawed, it will leave me with nothing. Where else would I go?
You can decide for yourself what it means to be a Banuk. It might not be what the chieftain and the shaman tell you. Whether you stay with this Warwick or find another...
I'm better with decisions like, do I start with the left or the right?
There's more to you than your fists, Initut. That's why I believe you.
Nice, who's that?
It was my chieftain who taught me honesty.
Nice.
Said, a Banuk should not be treacherous when the ice is treacherous enough. I'll sit with my bruises for a time, then talk with her again. As for you, Nora girl, will you accept this gift? A little scrawny weighed against the great boon you gave me, but...
I'm honored. Thank you, Initut.
Boodoo, boodoo, boodoo. Completed side quest. Nice. 3 blue gleam. A weapon coil. So we did get this pristine weapon coil, I believe. Damage, tear, handling. That's really good. The weapon coils out of this DLC have been absolutely insane. We probably need to get rid of some of these damage coils. Get rid of some of that. Get rid of some corruption. Get rid of some handling. Okay. Good to go there.
With their ridiculous ideas about women.
Ah. Do we have a Banuk Warwick chieftain? We have 25 blue gleam. I still just don't particularly want any of the other stuff. We got all the other things that you needed blue gleam for. And yeah, that's it. It's really just the outfits that we haven't managed to grab yet. Let's get this Carja one. Why not? It looks all right.
Great warriors have they ignored?
All right. I think the only thing to do now, aside of Weapons of the Lodge, which we're not going to do. I don't really care about hunting like that. We're not going to do this, all these tutorials that we never did. So it's time to go and rest before the final battle. Let's make our way to Meridian. I'm no way running all the way over there. Let's go do it. they're calling it the final battle. So whether or not it's the actual final battle or not, I guess we'll find out. But we are going to what the game is telling us is the final battle. Go get ready for the lunch thing. Nice, Floyd. Enjoy, man. Oh. So Don Hag, not totally sure yet. We're gonna figure out some stuff going on over there. But yeah, we got some stuff going on. Got to figure out how I wanna organize streams going forward. Yeah, there are a lot of story games to still get through, though. What was I gonna do? Oh, I wanted to see. Okay, so we were at 85% game completion there. We did 87.96% of the Frozen Wilds. Okay. Pretty cool. Did I maybe not scan all of the machines? Oh no, I did. I got all the other ones. Oh, I can override. Oh, but I can't override a demonic one. But I can override a Fireclaw now. It's pretty sweet. Meh. Let's see some overrides. They're like fine for a little bit. I just never I just like always like start fighting early. Nice though. I think we made some good progress with all of those.
Is it Helis? Damn him.
Come take a look. I'll give you a... I've got all the best goods here. Don't pass up these goods.
I have a feeling like our ice rail will be pretty effective.
Boland's apartment.
So this is the end, maybe.
Feels
Won't
empty.
find better wear.
Should I sleep? Did I leave anything unfinished?
No, I don't think I left much unfinished. Sleep. No way back. Let's do it. Finally a nap.
How could you sleep, Elizabeth, with a weight like this pressing on you? How did you, Rost, after you lost your family? Silence? Are you there? Guess I shouldn't ask ghosts for advice.
All allies joined. Oh, cool.
Ma'am, there are signs from the west. Sun King Avad awaits you at the Temple of the Sun.
Snap.
Campfires, perhaps? Massing forces for the long march to the city gates?
That's not wood smoke.
Then what is it?
Exhaust.
The end. Or how it begins, anyway.
Oh! Snap. I forgot about the Deathbringers. You know what actually might be really good against those is the little fire thing, like lobbing those fireballs out at it.
The Deathbringers you spoke of?
To the guns! To the guns! Now!
By the sun, do as she says!
Set loaded! All of you, be ready to fire!
Will the guns hold them back?
We're about to find out.
Oh, that went well.
Helis!
No! Rally the Vanguard. Send reinforcements.
Aloy, no!
We need those guns!
He will cut you down!
Not this time!
You have vexed me long enough.
Should have fought me in a sun ring then.
Why do you fight?
Concentrate on your target. Don't give up yet. Only one way out of this. Fight.
Accept it. Accept your weakness.
The shadow will reach.
Bridge can't take much more of this. Can't let him in close.
I mean, we can. Whew, that was a difficult fight.
Chosen. This was not meant to be.
Let's go for the analytical
You're
thing.
done. Hades is next.
The buried shadow will save me. I cannot. Ah!
Oh, hey, what do you got? Ooh. Did you see that, it did, 750 damage, the ice rail.
For Meridian, hold the line.
Where do you need me?
Take up a cannon on the platform.
Hey, Rico.
Don't want to be here when that hits.
That fight took a lot longer, did it?
Looks like we're introduced.
I see you.
Dropped it! Incoming. Gotta drop it and move.
Deathbringer fire incoming! Look to the west!
Cool. That's funny though. Yeah, I certainly don't feel like we've rushed through the game.
Gotta get to another platform.
No, I don't.
I felt that.
No sign! A lull in the attack! Lower your arms, but be wary!
Chance to catch a breath and prepare.
I need to move. Like, nah. I'm pretty sure you're okay. Oh man, did they all just disappear?
Raise arms again! West! It's firing on your platform!
Follow up.
It fires on you, Nora! From the sky! Take cover from the Deathbringer! Where, Nora?
Ugh.
By the sun, all shadows descend on us.
Good hit.
Nora, girl, look out! Deathbringer fire incoming!
Ow.
Stormbird! Stormbird!
Boo.
Take cover from the Deathbringer!
Nora girl, look out! Okay. Oh, hey, I think... Oh, no, that only gives us 2. Okay, I was like, hey, I think we can finish up all of our skills. Maybe not quite yet. Oh, not quite. Well, there's a lot more. All right.
Incoming! Ah!
Crushed to death. Oh. Oh, is that Hades? I was like, what is that? That's all the stuff around it, though.
Aloy!
Teb!
Aloy!
Teb? By all, Mother, you survived. I thought you were killed.
The others, are they...
No. Wounded, but alive, mostly. The machines blasted through, then kept going. They marched on the spire, dragging that thing with them.
Take care of the others, Teb. I've gotta go.
Time to go.
Gotta press on.
Aloy, go! We'll draw them. Now you face their true son, Shadow Demons.
Son!
Take the fight to the Spire A. Meridian will hold.
Another
Will my
victory
marks
for
of
the
honor mean
Sundom.
nothing.
This is nuts. There's a lot going on.
Definitely awake now.
Ah! My strength is not yet spent. I earned it by ice and snow.
Rest now, Ice Hunter.
Ooh. I was gonna say, I guess for the Deathbringers, we didn't even use any fire. We just had the Oseram guns, so we were just launching those the entire time. Well, whatever works. I'm sure that we're not done running into Deathbringers.
It's begun. Hades is transmitting.
Uh-oh. Oh. Oh, that's not good. Oh, it's the biomass conversion. Okay. I was like, what is it doing? It's feeding on the biomass.
If Hades has started the signal, it must have gotten through the defenses. The Nora. Aaron's vanguard. I have to get up there.
Let's go. I only think there's this one path, so we just gotta sprint. It's like, get to the spire and stop. Hey, oh god. Oh god. What? Oh, game, please. You needed to do that?
Gotta keep going. Keep pushing.
Right,
Yeah,
Paul?
this wouldn't be easy. So no holding back.
This was such a smooth run up before the whole fight started. I was like, it's gonna be fine.
Aloy! It's Aloy! Well, you can see that. We thought you'd fallen at the ridge.
No, the ridge fell on me. Look, there isn't a lot of time left. I have to face Hades.
Not alone.
It's my fight. I can't ask you to come with me.
We were about to go over the top anyway, right? Right.
Hawk and Thrush, let's go.
I should stock up. Last chance.
Last chance. Time to go, boys. I wanna... Oh, no. It's not what I wanted at all. There we go. Okay. I think we should be good. Let's go. Leroy. Game time.
Arrival of Entity has been anticipated. Entity will not halt transmission.
Snap, what you got for me?
To contrary, calculations are precise. Presence of Entity has been accounted for.
It's a Deathbringer. I mean, maybe one that's like super directly Hades controlled, but it's still a Deathbringer.
Deathbringer right there!
Ah, okay. This will be an intense fight. Okay, wait, hold up. Terror Blast arrows. Where are my Terror Blast arrows? Power shot bow. Is it? Put that over here. Wow, really? Is that not gonna tear? That's nuts.
The hunt's not done yet. More machines! All of you, focus on the new machines! We've taken out the corrupted. They are slain. Our arrows were true. Get ready.
Ooh.
His message to you.
Oh, there we go. Yo, will you face me?
Careful! New machines join the hunt.
Oh, he's
Don't
done.
let them overrun us.
Actually, I think they're demonic. I don't think we can.
For Meridian!
That'd be pretty sweet, though, wouldn't it?
That one was the last.
Wow. Am I supposed to talk to someone or go up, stab Hades? I don't know. It certainly wants me to go over that way.
System threat imminent.
I'm more than a threat.
Purge Hades. Showed up in time. What up, Stevie? Gaia.
Master Override armed. To activate state name and rank.
Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master Override activated. Purging Extinction Protocol.
Ooh, hey, Jen Pence. I demand more DLC. Nice. Stick it with the spear. Yeah. I don't think that was my outfit. And Aaron, yeah. Man, they have got some great eyesight if they saw Aloy raise her bow from over here. I got the achievement for all allies, yeah. So I think so. Data integrity restored. Gaia log 3, 3rd February,
Okay, Gaia.
2065.
Sorry about that. Where was I?
You were telling a story.
Right. Yeah, so, like I was saying, it was a children's electronics kit, but I hacked the wiring to an auto battery and solar PV. So the grass caught fire. And so did a tall pine that had stood there, I don't know, maybe 100 years.
Query. You were how old?
6. My mother was home, thank God, so she called the fire department, and after, she took me out to the lawn and
is that her home?
showed me the dead baby birds, because there were nests in the pine tree.
Query. What did you feel?
I'm not sure. I remember yelling that I didn't care, and that's when my mother took my face in her hands and spoke.
Query. What did she say?
She said I had to care. She said, Elizabeth, being smart will count for nothing if you don't make the world better. You have to use your smarts to count for something. To serve life, not death.
You often tell stories of your mother, but you are childless.
I never had time. Guess it was for the best.
If you had had a child, Elizabeth, what would you have wished for him or her?
I guess I would have wanted her to be curious. And willful, unstoppable, even. But with enough compassion to heal the world. Just a little bit.
She made it back home, though.
Anyway, that's all I've got for now, Gaia. Time to tuck in.
All right.
I wish you a pleasant sleep, Elizabeth.
Thank you. I'll catch you tomorrow.
The biosuit was broken? I didn't notice that. Hey. That was a really good game. The DLC was really good too. Like, it wasn't too long, but it's still like connected into the main story and everything like that, which is pretty cool. And it all flowed really well. I mean, like, I really had a good time doing everything. We're back to the volume of the title music, so we gotta really crank that up. But yeah, I didn't feel like it was going like slowly. I was like so interested in doing all of the things that we did. I was not interested in the Hunter's Lodge, like all the trials and stuff like that. Skip the credits. No. We always watch the credits for games that we finish. It is well worth the time to watch the credits to give shout outs to the people who made the game that just provided the stream with 60, almost 70 hours of content. 99 oh no, Stevie. Oh no. But yeah, the story was good. Everything. Just the world was really fantastically built and everything like that. Very positive experience. But yeah, I like to watch the credits for all the games that we finish. The least that I can do to let it play. These are all the people without all of these names. Other side. We wouldn't have had this wonderful game. Could have been better. I mean, at least it wasn't QTE. That last Deathbringer was a little extra strong. Of course, by the time that we got here too, we were like, what, level 58 or something like that. So not much to it on our end, other than the corruption. I thought I had more corruption potions that I could have like not dealt with that. But I didn't, and I didn't make any more for whatever reason. So that was on me. All right. Man, that was good. That was a really good experience. Would highly recommend to everybody with the PS4. Especially if you like open world games and stuff like that. I felt like no pressure to like progress the story and everything like that. Like, we did so many things around the world map before actually progressing the story, which was really cool. Like, we were able to do everything that I wanted to do whenever I wanted to do it, basically. Dark Souls for the Switch came out. Nice. But, you know, the credits now and the title scene, the music for some reason is super quiet. Like, comparatively, like, the music's not that quiet in the game, but I have this now pushed as high up as I can push it, volume wise, so that we can hear everything. So whatever reason that happened. I was really trying to figure out when they moved into one of the cauldrons and they started like before I knew that this was the credits and they just had like something like appearing there and I was like, what is it showing me? I don't understand. It's pretty funny. I was like, what's just appearing there? I forgot how to play. Oof. More DLC. I don't imagine that they have any more planned, right? Anything else would have to be like a sequel or something. Because the version that I bought was called the Complete Edition. So, yeah, I don't know. I think this game did really well though, didn't it? Like, no reason to maybe not have a sequel. Although, is there really? I mean, there's more world building for like the tribes. Obviously, there's like a much larger area, but Gaia was a worldwide system as far as I'm aware. And unless there's like another threat, what would be the antagonist other than people? Because like, let's face it, people suck, but they always end up being the villains. So like, what would be the driving force behind more, you know? Other than experiencing what the rest of the world has developed into. You think Hades is actually Ted? That would be interesting. But even if he was, he's gone now. Purged from the system. So I don't know what we would find. Aloy is one of Sony's mascots now, so there's gonna be more. And that's cool. The story was done really well and everything. I definitely would not mind seeing more, whatever they would have in store for us. Hades wouldn't have targeted her. Well, it was targeting her. I mean, I guess because her DNA very closely matched Elizabeth's. Secret agent. What? That's cool. That's a neat thing to include. Gorilla babies. And like, but yeah, I mean, I guess we don't know what the signal came from that made the different components to Gaia like split the subsystems, because obviously we had Hephaestus in the DLC and they all supposedly split. But I guess Hephaestus and Hades were maybe the biggest threats if Hephaestus was although we don't know where it was. We haven't actually like resolved it yet or something like that. So maybe there's some extra stuff to have happen over that way. Obviously there's much more of the world. This took place in a very small like section of the US between like Colorado and like the Yellowstone area and everything like that. Oh, hey, the Frozen Wilds. Cool. To clean up Gaia's mistakes, but Hades had sentience. Yeah, maybe. One of the same things that probably would have made his programs or his machines mess up and try and like eat the world. Or something like that. And yeah, I mean, there's other stuff like, was it Artemis or Apollo? I think it might have been Apollo, all of the knowledge that got lost. Like maybe there's a way to get that back. I mean, Ted said that he scrubbed it all, but as we know, he was an idiot. So, you know, maybe it didn't work. Okay, I'm gonna let the credits play. I gotta step away for just a second. Hey, Philo, is the DLC, do you mean the Frozen Wilds or a different DLC? Seemingly harvested the remnants of Hades in the... Wait, we haven't seen that yet. I don't believe. I guess there is Silence also. Who knows what he'll be doing. Unless I missed a cutscene just about now, which would have sucked. Google says, oh yeah, no. I mean, yeah, it's out. We played through it. I was trying to look for my game disc case, but the complete edition is out. What they're calling the complete edition, at least. I have no idea how long it's been out for. Yeah. Not to screw with you. Yeah, that's true. Right. But yeah, true. In a similar way that that Elizabeth kind of continued, Ted maybe could have as well. Although, I mean, Aloy had to learn a whole bunch. So who knows? Right. Yeah, I mean, Gaia needed it for the override. Came in at the credits. Yeah, they. Was that Psycho? That could have been funny. Oh, man. Yeah, well, we didn't do 100%. But yeah, we finished the DLC and then the main story. I think we got about like roughly like 90% of each of them done. It was really good. Yeah, I would highly recommend it if you have a PS4. The story was really good. The world was really cool. And everything like that. Not playing on ultra hard. Nah. I'm good. I saw the story and I'm very okay with it. It was a very pleasing experience on normal. An obvious tool who's going to get betrayed, then maybe go back on Alias. I don't feel like Silence gets used as a tool very often. He seems a little bit too smart for that. What are you gonna play? I don't know yet. I don't know yet. Does the end? I don't know if there's a scene afterwards. Like after all these credits or something. There's still some loose ends as far as everything. Hey, Mano. Like we still don't know what's going on with Silence. We don't know about some of the other systems that were a part of Gaia. What caused the original split anyways. So there's a lot that's still out in the air. We don't really know. Like I said, unless I missed a scene needing to take that quick break. Right. How I can fly around. I mean, it was just that little ball that we stabbed. I guess that's true. But I mean, I guess we could also spend the sequel rebuilding Gaia, like finding the other components and everything like that. That could be like the main cause. Obviously, getting a more complete, like a more complete terraforming system back up. Nice, Gen Pence. Nice. But yeah, so could be some stuff. Hey, the little tiny me. But what will be the enemy? That's kind of, yeah, I don't know. I was going to say it could just be people. There's like a whole world of potentially other people that we don't know of yet. And people suck. So it could be anybody. So who knows? Could be silence, yeah. Who knows what he might build? Whew, a lot of people went into the development of this game and the DLC. Nuts. He'd be all for a rebuilding guy. Potentially, yeah. Some interesting names, yeah. Must always touch the shiny. Speculate all day. It could be anything. But yeah, Guerrilla Games is a Dutch gaming company. So all the things I could, all the names I could be scrolling by. And it turns evil, maybe. To rebuild Gaia and reactivate the facilities, yeah. It'd be a little lighter. There'd probably still be people. Obviously, you have a bunch of tribes that are like, rah. We don't know what you're talking about, the spirits. And they'd be like, no, we don't want you to fix that. Yeah, who knows? Yeah, like I said, I mean, maybe they find out that there was something to like Apollo that that can be recovered, something like that. Yeah, there's a whole world that got affected by the plague. So yeah, that's what that was kind of the big thing. This was such a small chunk of the world, so they could expand out and everything like that. Dutch Fingers is the community manager. Oh, that's really cool, Heather. That's really cool. But yeah, there's all sorts of stuff that could happen. It's all speculation until the game company actually announces something and we get details on what the story might be and everything. So not a clue. Maybe we're getting towards the end here, that they're thinking Sony now as opposed to the direct game company. Yeah. Like I said, I mean, Ted messed up a bunch of stuff before just because he said that he scrubbed the knowledge banks and everything like that. Doesn't mean that he was actually successful at it. So maybe there's something. Yeah. I thought it was pretty cool. And they're like, oh, and she's like, don't call me that. Don't call me that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the sheer amount of non-hostile technology now is definitely got to be beneficial. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Gaia being based right up there in the western U.S. and then the Yellowstone caldera, Zion, and stuff like that. Like, who knows what else was going on? True. Yeah, well, because Zion did say that the person who programmed her probably went on to work with Elizabeth in order to stop the Yellowstone volcano from erupting, covering the world with ash. You know, minor other world-ending event. It would make for a boring game, though, Philo. Horizon Zero Dawn. Find the Deathbots and take them apart. What? Not to mention the need to potentially do that all over the world. The giant pain in the ash. Wouldn't it? Wouldn't it, though? Not part of the game. It'd just be like a puzzle game. Everybody just shows up like, oh, let's solve the puzzle. And then you just move on to the next puzzle. For Horizon Zero Dawn 2, we wanted to go a different direction. I hope it doesn't turn evil because plot. There has to be a struggle. This is literally as loud as I can make this. All right. The dig site. Entirely base building and tribe mechanics. Oh, the nightmare. I know it's spooky season, but that's way too spooky. And it's a mobile game. I think that the soundtrack served the game very well. It didn't like ever take like precedence over anything. For the most part, it was all very environmental and stuff like that. That was nice though. You can play the next quest in 3 hours or pay $10.99 to unlock it now. Nothing like the Witcher music. No. I'd argue that the Witcher music, though, not like bland, but it was all just kind of like the same stuff. It was good. I think coming from the world of like JRPGs though, where soundtrack is like the soundtracks for those are amazing and a very prominent part like of the games, like in the Final Fantasy universe or I mean mostly the Final Fantasy universe. But yeah. Right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, Final Fantasy games are, in my mind, some of the like kings of soundtracks. Tales games, they have good soundtracks too. There are a lot of credits here. Holy cow. Deus Ex, yeah. It's not, I never played the original one, and we tried to play the second one. We never finished it. Oh, yeah. Octopath now, yeah. I haven't heard much of the music. I